Okay, someone asked in the chat, why is this a good Faceless Void game? This is a good Faceless Void game because the enemy has absolutely zero ways to catch this guy. Like, Dawnbreaker has no stuns. This guy can punch you, but it's kind of like he needs blink and do like backup and all that shit, so it's really hard. In lane, this guy has ice shards, which Void doesn't care about. Coddle has no stuns. Lich has Sinister Gaze, but again, needs blink to be able to cast it. LD, on the other hand, can catch him with the bear, but he can simply buy a Manta this game and never have to worry about that. So it's kind of like they have very minimal catch for this guy, and they kind of have saves inside the Chrono, but usually that thing doesn't matter that much. If you have like a lot of farm and you can just like prolong the game, you will win. His lane is gonna be Dawn plus Tusk, which is super free as well because. But yeah, I would say that you should go mix itemization into Wraith Band here because this is like physical damage. This is also physical damage, so it can help. But I don't think this is like particularly bad. But you can try the other one. Okay, another thing that kind of want to discuss is that so there's like two builds on Void, right? One is like Battlefury and the other is like the Mjolnir one, right? The Battlefury one kind of does like less damage because, well, you take all the axe talents. So my idea of the build is that if you have external damage in the Chrono, it's good to go the Battlefury build. And in this case, the external damage in the Chrono does exist. Like you have Snap and you have Line. So, but at the same time, I don't think Mjolnir is bad either, like in this game. But just for like reference, if you find yourself in a hard lane where you feel like, okay, if I get like Ring of Health, it can make my lane really easy, and then I can buy Belfry on top of that, and I have like damage inside Chrono externally, you should do that. Holy shit. Well, the good thing is we're playing Faceless Void versus two heroes that don't do much to us, so. It's like another situation, same as the previous replays we did. It's like, you see this situation again, it's like, you have a lot more creeps, right? So if this guy fights you, you fight him back. You don't run away. You will win. More creeps. Time dilation. Like, this guy should... Like, this is the stupidest thing people do. They fucking stay for the last deny. This guy should not be allowed... Like, never stay for the last deny. You're just gonna get cooked by the creeps and the hero. Oh, yeah, okay. So, for the laning part... It's like basics, right? But I don't see them happening here, so I'm just gonna talk about it. Is that... You see, I kind of know what you're trying to do. Like, you kind of understand that, okay, I have more creeps, so I need to do something about this, so you aggro on the range. But the mistake that you're kind of making is that you're not waiting for your next wave to settle in here. Because of that, when you aggro these creeps on the range creep, they get blocked by these melees. You see this? But if you had just waited and then you aggro, both range creeps would be dead. So just try to wait a bit, let the creeps settle, try to understand how creeps behave, and then like play off of that. Here, aggro. Aggro again. I would aggro again. So there's like, when you aggro once, like right now, what is your goal when it comes to aggro? You want the creeps to come back towards your side, right? That's the goal. I don't want to last it here. It's a bit dangerous, and I would feel better if the wave ends up outside here, right? So you aggro once, you get this last hit, and now you aggro these two creeps again. Why? Because if we keep this wave here, our next wave ends up here as well. But if we take these creeps backwards, tank them, we can stop the next wave here. But that's not gonna happen now. Like, even though he pulled, it's like bad pull. Bad pull in a sense that fucking camp is shit. And we have a double wave anyway. Aggro again, yeah. This is good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they can't kill you, but they can definitely cook line. Okay, aggro. Okay. This is another basic thing. The basic thing is basically try to understand priority in lane. You have these three things that you have to like kind of like think about, right? Last hit, denies, and harassing the enemy. So you know how I added greater than mark in between these? This is exactly your priority, right? You want like think about last hits first, then denies, and then harass. Denies and harass can alternate. Since you're like a high MMR player, I think you can kind of like see situations where it's better to harass the enemy than to deny. So in this situation, you see that, oh, this creep is about to die. What do you decide to do? Hit him. And then you miss this last hit. So the priority was not good there. Like in this case, hitting him one time doesn't do anything, but you missed out on like 40 gold. Okay. My Layun. Fuck. But yeah, I guess your lane is still fine, so who gives a shit? I would maybe even buy raindrops here. Maybe. Okay, good. But is it good? Let's see. Creep behavior, very important to understand. Yep, you see this? Don't need to pull. Can just block here because there's only one creep left. You pull this. He farms both. Or better yet, next wave is gonna get fucked. Okay, we're cooked. Like, learn creep equilibrium, creep manipulation, all of these things. You see, you're just getting mauled there. Why? Because the creep wave is there. If you didn't pull, this would not happen. And now we're like, fuck, what do we do? No mana. Can't press Q. What to do? Fuck. Oh, I feel pressured. Okay, I'll aggro. Nice. But I still feel super pressured, right? What do I do here? Stay behind? Okay. Chill a bit. One pull decides this, by the way. If you like do anything with the pulls poorly, this happens. Also, another thing is that um, when you kind of like ask yourself that, okay, how do they kill me? Okay, they have no ways to kill me if I just press Q. This guy's whole damage is low cooldown burst with Soul Ring, and I have a way to just literally negate all of it. You should always max Time Walk. Why? Because you can play super aggressive in the lane and do whatever the fuck you want. Like if you have this maxed out, right? It doesn't help you in this lane. You're not killing him. You're not trading with him. He's a super tanky hero, and you can't out damage him. The other thing is that you're not buying Madness, right? You're rushing Maelstrom. So Maelstrom in itself is a farming item, which you don't need Bashes for to farm. Like if you were buying Madness, it would make a little bit of sense to max this because then you would actually farm fast because you would actually proc more. But if you're buying Maelstrom, you don't need that. Okay. Okay, you fucked off. Nice. Good for us, I guess. But yeah, not having this max is a bit of an issue. Rest, everything is fine, but I would just do one more thing here is that I would get clarities. Why? Because at some point you might see a situation where you can TP in Chrono and do a lot of things. Maybe you can gate with Snap on top. Like you can do a lot of things. But if you TP, what you want to have mana to cast your spells. Yay. I think this is fine. I like this. He pulled though. Fuck. Okay, but yeah, you see, like now it's like if this Dawnbreaker understood that you don't have Q maxed, he would super cook you. And high MMR players always know that. Like you can't approach the lane after using your Q once because it's like your Q has a cooldown of 16 seconds. His spells, however, are much lower cooldown. So there's gonna be a window where he can just and if he like right click trades with you, you will lose. Which is why you need this max in this lane. It's just like it's kind of like, let's just say, fortunate for you that this guy is not good, so he's not punishing. But he can. Like, he would try to do it here if he wanted. Like, super out of line. Okay. Good kill. Can I fast forward? Speeding again. Wait, why did we run away? Okay. You should spam your Q. Why are we running to camps? You're just inefficient by not pressing Q. You don't want to press Q if you're like here, because you can actually die. But if you're like in a safer position, it's fine to spam Q because it only has what, 6-second cooldown? Oh, you need to get out Vessel. But yeah, okay. Chrono into Snap Ult, beautiful. But going back in here, we wing. Okay, fine. Buying Mantha next. I think it's good to buy Mantha next, but they don't really have a silence. And the route that they have, this guy is gonna need a lot of gold, right? It's kind of like your Manta timing should match the bear's Ags plus Mjolnir timing. That's when the bear's gonna be actually be a threat on the map, right? That's when it can actually kill you. So I think you can greed out here and you can buy Mjolnir and then you buy Manta. Because I think those timings would definitely match. Also, I don't know why the fuck I was playing with you. I would just ask him to fuck off because I don't need him. Yeah, if you're not gonna use your Q to move around, then you're just gonna farm slow. And you also have to understand that if you wanna like Chrono in this game, you can't do it without Snapfire. Also, don't want to take the time dilation DPS per second talent if you're not maxing this. And just in general, one thing that you're doing super wrong is that so your hero with this build is kind of useless in a sense that if you don't have Chrono, your hero offers nothing. You have 1 point in time dilation, which is almost non-existent, right? So when this type of stuff happen, you need to like stay away from the fights. Like, oh, I've used Chrono, I will no longer be in any fight. Right? You do buy Mjolnir, which I like. I don't want to be in these fights. Really simple, because I could die, right? I don't have any dispel, I don't have any escape, and I don't really offer anything in the fight because I also don't like you're also taking stat, right? So there's no point of like taking this talent because you don't want to level this up, which is fine. Like in this situation here, you're farming your way towards triangle, towards top, and if a fight happens bottom, you simply ask your team or tell your team that I can't be here, and then you just like push this tower. At least you would like push something in the lane, but you're gonna be constantly be around your team, and you're basically not offering anything here. So it's like a complete waste of time. Like your team is gonna feed here no matter what happens, whether you're here or not. If you don't have Chrono, you don't offer anything. But if you were top, you would have actually farmed like 1,000 gold in this amount of time, and you might have also opened top tower, which would really impact the game. This is like macro movement that matters a lot. Because if top tower is open, we farm the map more. Like you see how they have like 7k gold lead? That's because you guys have no map. Before we go further, if you want to improve and gain MMR, I offer coaching services that can help you get immortal as they have for other students. I have a package called the Immortal Package that offers unlimited coaching till you get the immortal rank. For the next 24 hours, I'm opening one slot at a discounted rate, and after this batch, the prices will be slightly increased. If you're interested, check out my website at paindota.com or join my Discord linked in the description before the slots run out. Now, back to the video. And you're also thinking to yourself that I need BKB, but I don't think you need BKB. The way Faceless Void works is that you kind of ask yourself that, okay, what's the probability of this game ending soon? In my opinion, this game is gonna go long. Why? Because they have a fucking LD. Rest of these heroes can't hit towers. LD can, but LD needs, Ags, a bunch of other items, and then he does stuff, right? So realistically, let's just say 40 minutes at least. And when I see that, and I ask myself that, okay, in fights, do I actually need BKB? Like, okay, I'm gonna be fighting every what? 2 minutes? Right? There's like a 2-minute downtime. So if I have like BKB, what am I doing with it? Basically nothing, right? So if you greed out here and buy Manta, that allows you to like push side lanes easily. Like if this guy buys an Orchid or if this guy roots you, you press Manta and you just run away. You can push out lanes, which opens up the map and prolongs the game. So buying this BKB is not going to help you. Like, I would not buy it this early. I might not even buy BKB this game. The only thing that I'm kind of like worried about is like blinding light. But you have to ask yourself, can't you like dispel blinding light with Manta? You can, right? So why do we need BKB? It's like they don't really have anything inside the Chrono. Like what they have is like save. They have Dawn Ult, which you can't do anything with BKB, and they have Lich W, which you can't do anything. Like you can buy Nullifier maybe, but for the most part, you can't really do much with that. Like I'm actually gonna see what you do with the BKB. I feel like you guys should be happy just farming. Like, did you see that? Oh, do I need BKB for this? You don't, right? Dawn Ult will stun you, even if you have BKB. It goes through BKB. It will stun you. You can't press BKB on it. Like, you have to wait it. There's no other solution. Like, what I'm saying to say that you can play these fights without BKB super easily. Also, like, the reason why I'm asking you to ask this guy to, like, fuck off is because your hero scales, like, your hero probably has the best talents in the game, right? So it's like, he's just soaking XP from you. Like, you need that level 20, you need that level 25. Like, yeah, I think Manta Butter this game would be cinema. It would be really good. Yeah, I think you thought about the Manta, but you then decided not to. And in general, in this game, I would try to, like... What the fuck? Yeah, half of the chrono duration was lost in the... Basically. Like, even here, you don't see any use case of the BKB, right? Did the BKB help you in any any form or shape? That something that Manta couldn't do here? He's gonna blinding light you. You Manta and Q in and ult him, right? That's it. BKB doesn't do anything here. Dawn ults you, but you're gonna be outside of it if you notice. So you don't get stunned. But you are inside, you will get stunned. Whether you have BKB or not, that does not matter. Like this game, I think the only thing you're kind of worried about is the bear. And I think if your BKB is on cooldown, the bear can solo kill you on the map. And we need a solution for that. The solution for that is either a super high amount of HP, which could be something like Skadi later, or you need a Manta. I would personally buy Manta. And at some point, you might think about Lincolns, maybe, if they buy Hex. And yeah, another thing. Okay, yeah. So I wanted to talk about it, but I think they already took it. Who has Roche in the enemy team? Who took it? I think I missed it. It's important. Did you guys take it? Oh, you guys took it. Okay, that's good. I was gonna say play bottom side for Roche, but you guys took it, so that's fine. You had Aegis. Aegis doesn't get used, which is fine. I mean, you guys can't do much with it anyway. Okay. I mean, I would love to play Void in these type of games. It's so good, so fun. Pressuring tower with Aegis. Okay, someone has to deep push bottom. I'm actually blind. You had the Aegis in your inventory the whole time. Why are we smoking? Another thing about smokes is that smokes need to have reasoning. You can't just smoke for nothing. It's like one thing is that number one rule is to make sure your lanes are fine. In this case, they're not fine. Your bottom lane is constantly being shoved into you guys. Like this. So when no one shows here, they basically know that you guys are smoked. The other thing is there's no objective that we're smoking for, right? It's like, oh, we're smoking for Roche? Not up. Do we have a timing? I mean, you kind of do have a timing, but you also don't have any information. Like, if you guys smoke towards the dawn, it could make sense, but at the same time, it doesn't really lead to anything. Doesn't get you Roche. You're definitely not getting any towers, right? Versus their lineup. So it's kind of like we're wasting smokes because I don't know if you know this, but smoke has like a 7-minute cooldown. 7-minute cooldown. So late game, when you actually need smokes, you won't have them. And when you will actually need smoke for the Roche, you won't have them. And then all of this time is also being wasted. While you guys are like smoking ganja, this guy is fucking farm maxing on the entire map. So there's that. Do we find anything? Nope. Because we don't have any info that we're smoking off of. It's just like a random ass smoke that does nothing. Okay, and yeah, you guys are just like, it's just like lanes just pushed. Super pushed all the time. Bad idea. No Chrono, no fight. What items does this guy have on the bear? Matters a lot. He's buying Butterfly. Doesn't have MKB. 7.4k still make a lot of mistakes. Brother, every single Dota player makes a lot of mistakes. Even pro players make a lot of mistakes. The game is about mistakes if you think about it. So far though, what have we used BKB for? Kinda nothing. Right, if you see it? It's like, this is an additional slot if you think about it. It's like, fuck, I could have another item here. Not every game needs a BKB. This is, I think, one of those games where you don't need it. But I do have a question though. I'm not exactly sure about this, but if you chrono the bear, like you're not gonna hit the bear, but you hit someone else, but this guy presses Savage Roar, do you get roared inside the chrono? Maybe that's a situation where BKB could be good for, but that situation is very unlikely to happen. Or you can also play around it. Okay, we have Aegis. Now you guys just need to make sure lanes are pushed. Oh. Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear is dead. You're buying MKB. MKB is fine considering that he has, but I think we need to have like a Scotty in this build, and we need to have an MKB and like one more item. But yeah, you guys are like, this is not good. All of this is just bad. I mean, like, this whole situation is bad. Like, you're playing versus LD. You kill this bear. You're running down one lane versus LD. Right? Just think about it for a moment. His bear just like shreds buildings. Right? So in this type of situation, when you see this, you cannot compete with this guy. Like, he will outpush you. They're killing Snap. Snap is dead. Lanes are being pushed. You are going back. You need to go back. If you don't go back, there's like, you might get one side, but this bear is gonna take two sides. He is a bit stupid that he calls the bear back, but if he just sends him here, what do you think is gonna happen? They're gonna like waste your time, press this fucking frost shield while this bear takes this, and you're cooked. Like, fuck. Right? I think the bear's idea is that, oh, we should fight, Snap is dead, but that's the wrong idea. He can just take two sides for free. Because he takes towers pretty fast, right? So this whole situation is like, one, we don't have our mid laner who does 1 billion damage. Two, our lanes are pushed. We don't know. If the bear is smart, he will just... He might even get 3 sides, honestly. If this bear had a brain, he could get 3 sides. I'm not even kidding. You guys don't have fortification. You go in here, you try to chrono, but it's like, don't have mid laner, we force a fight that is impossible to win. Our team feeds, right? It's like lose-lose situation for you. You will either just feed here, or they will get like 2 sides. So it's like that play didn't do anything, and now you're losing the entire map. The thing is, like, in this type of game, you as Void, who is like really hard to kill, has Aegis, is the one who's responsible for pushing the waves. Like, your team is holding hands because they don't know what the fuck to do versus this bear, right? They will just feed or something. But our lanes are just like constantly cooked. Like, we're not doing anything about them. Bulliot. Holy shit, can't fight the bear. The BKB. Yeah, now it's come to a point where the bear is actually super duper strong. But your team killed everyone. Very nice. Here we go. High ground. Okay, this is very good. If the bear stays there. Okay, very nice. Yeah, you need to definitely... Like, this is a very good nullifier game suddenly as well. Why do you press BKB? Such. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, I need to, like, assess this situation because I think it can be a lot better. We have information. This guy is no bear, right? He used both. At least a minute. So a minute, we force fights. Like, they're gonna go on you here with the Hex. You have Satanic, right? You have Satanic and you have Pendulum. They do everything they can. You insta-press BKB. When you have, like, more than half HP. So we waste BKB for nothing. Because they don't really have anything after this. Waste BKB for nothing. Kind of panicking for no reason because 2 heroes dead. These are the only 2 heroes. This guy does not exist. He doesn't have bear. So panic BKB. And then playing a bit pussy, I would say. Because no bear. Still no bear. 30 seconds. Go back in. I would go back in. I think you have Satanic. You don't give a shit. You don't give a shit. They can't kill you. It's just impossible. Hex, whatever the fuck they do, they can't kill you. Like, even here, you should go in. Like, your Shaker is smoking in. This guy... Oh, he has it. He bought Refresher. Okay. We don't have that info, though. We don't have that info, so we should be playing aggressive. It's kind of like this was like an opportunity where BKB was like wasted. And now we don't have BKB. And Satanic. Oh, we live. Okay, holy shit. But yeah, BKB was like poorly used. It's kind of like... It kind of like boils down to this thing that... The first reason why you bought BKB was incorrect, right? Which tells me that you have a poor understanding of kill threat. Like, why do you actually need BKB, right? And because of that, you also press it here for no reason. Does that make sense? It's like these two things are correlated. Like, if you had an actual idea, a concrete idea of how you die, right? And when do you need to actually press your buttons, you would never BKB here. And you would actually not even buy BKB this game. You might have just bought Manta. It's like, even in this situation here, if you have Manta instead of this BKB, right? You would think to yourself that, oh, I have Vessel on me. They've already used Hex and all of their damage. I'll just press Manta and then Time Walk away. And then I can save my Satan. Pretty simple, right? Even in that situation, you don't need BKB. And then if the bear goes on you here with the root, you press Manta and you just Q out because your Satanic's on cooldown, but your Manta isn't. Fuck. Yeah, this BKB is not gonna do anything. Okay, you haven't died a single time though, which is nice. Bear down, but he has more. You have to like keep tabs on this guy because now he's a refresher, right? He basically has 2 more bears at least. That's Chrono for it. I have a solution for the bear, a little bit. It's like, the problem with the bear is that we can't really hold him in one place for a long time, right? Because he just fucking runs away with billion movement speed. I think Silver Edge could be pretty nice. Or just Scotty here. I think Scotty is like a really good item this game. But yeah. This game is a little bit itemization, little bit understanding what kills you, but most of it boils down to that, like, one decision of going high ground here. The other decision of not going all in when you know that the bear is dead for at least like 100 seconds. This was like a really big miss opportunity for sure. I think they should have all died there. And then if, like, worst case is like, he would still get a refresher, but it would just be the bear, and then you could just kill him and end the game. would have definitely helped. The other is that a lot of the other things that you're doing are like correct, and the other parts are basically you're doing like some minor things wrong, which obviously have an impact. Maybe they change the game, but the big things are like basically the big things. So you instead of keeping buyback, you bought eggs. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think like I was gonna say to you that you should think about eggs, but not at the cost of the buyback. Well, what is team line no buy, shaker no buy, snap no buy, ion no buy. Okay. Well, maybe in this situation, I guess it's fine to not have buy because your team doesn't have buy. But if you get caught, this is crazy. Why did we do this? Why did we do this? Fuck, please don't die. That Chrono is a waste. Don't use Chrono like that ever. It's a soup. He's happy. It's like if you Chrono a soup at this point of the game and he buys back, you're just cooked. If you actually use it on a fucking core and he buys back, at least you got something. Actually, let me see it again. Maybe you saw something more than that. Maybe. Okay, what did you see? LD Bear. Lich. Tusky Tusk. Super hard commit. It's like, since you also have Ags, I would just fuck with him. I know I can't kill him because use. But I would fuck with him. I would force some shit out of him. Like, I would force him to press snowball or use instead of Chrono, and then I would just, like, reverse time walk. And then I would go here and Chrono all of these fuckers. And the game's over. It's just too hard commit. Like, way too hard commit. And also, I think with Ags, it's kind of also like, we have a slot. Like, we have treads. I think Scotty is just like much better to buy than Refresher eventually. Okay, your lanes are good. Lanes are good. Lanes are good. Can hit high ground. Yep, should hit high ground. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, what do you know, guys? BKB wasn't used and we still lived. Crazy, right? Also, Chrono was a waste. Is it a waste? The thing is, this guy has a fucking refresher, man. He has a fucking refresher, but I guess maybe it's fine. Oh, here it is. Kill it. Fuck. No. Fuck no. Yeah. Okay, there's another bear. No, it's the same one, just healed. You guys lost, huh? I think this is also a big one. Based off a few examples, you're super hard commit player. Need to be a bit more patient. It's like this literally all boils down to your understanding of kill threat. I'm not even kidding. The BKB purchase, the BKB usage, the going in and out, like the hard commit, they're all related. It's like you're super hard committing because it's like you don't have like a super concrete understanding of whether you can soft commit. And usually you can soft commit if you feel like you won't die and they don't really have a counterplay. Like if you think about it, like realistically, if you think about it, it's like, oh, if I see a Lich standing, or if I see a Bear standing, or if I see a Tusk standing, if I jump them with my Ags, or if I jump them with my Time Walk, can they escape? Like, do I need to Chrono them instantly? Are they like a Storm Spirit, right? Are they like a Spirit or some Slark or some, I don't know, any fucking hero that just will run away if you don't Chrono them instantly? That they need to die then and there. We cannot soft commit on that. Do you think any of these heroes are like that? I don't think any of them are. Right? You have two Chronos. right? You can solve, and you have ages, right? So if you decide to just like man fight the bear here and your team helps you, you don't have to press Chrono, right? Worst case, what's going to happen is that if the enemy team commits on you, you have so much stuff on the back line that you will probably not die, and then you can Chrono on top of that. Or your team can use Echo on top of that. Or they can like do this 360. Oh, he didn't take it. But yeah, they can do a lot of things. You don't have to Chrono instantly, right? The enemy is also thinking about these things that, okay, if this fucker has a Chrono and we commit on him and there's like a Shaker behind him as well, there's like so many things that we have to think about, you know? So if you just like waste both your Chronos like this instantly, or just like super hard commit, it just gives the enemy a free fight, which is like kind of what happens here. It's like if we go back and we look at this fight, right? From the start. Like you're hitting this, you have ages, right? Worst case is that you will die, right? Do you care if you die? It's like they're hard committing on you, but realistically this should be punished by your team, but let me see why they are so keen on doing this. This is why. This is also your mistake, by the way. Waves pushed in, your teammates are showing. Your snap is showing. Okay? Snap showed. Who else? You're hitting high ground, and they have info on snap not being here. Right? They know that. So they insta commit on you. They have kind of an idea that not everyone is ready. Or either they're just like super stupid. If they have info, this move is good from them because the thing that we talked about is that if they go on you with ages and you don't die, this bear will get stunned. He will get stunned locked. Hex, fissure, so much shit that you would just kill the bear without Chrono. Or you would kill the supports without Chrono, right? Or you will just like live, you press Q, and then you just Chrono them here. The supports and the bear and just kill the bear, right? But they commit on you and your teammates are not behind you, which is your fault because you have to look at the map, okay? So then you feel like, oh, I need to Chrono, but it's like, I have like so much fucking stun. This bear has no BKB. Why do I need to like press BKB here, right? Sorry, why do I press Chrono here? Okay, now we go back. We're gonna press refresher. We're gonna go in again. Same thing here again, right? Same thing here again. Why do we need to Chrono? What's the urgency, right? There's no urgency. It's like, I Chrono this guy and then what? Can I not just take these racks for free? Your hero is literally the same. There's nothing changed about your hero. You still have the ages, you still have the Chrono, you still have the BKB, you have everything. So you can just simply hit these buildings, and this guy comes forward with the bear. Second bear, right? He's also scared that fuck, if this bear dies, I'm cooked. And he knows that there's like a bunch of shit behind. Like this guy can press Hex. This guy can press Fissure and Stun from a really far range, right? They have so many things that they can do, right? They can press Refresher here. And you don't need to do anything. You can just simply take these racks. This guy hard commits, you stun him, kill the bear, and then you have basically 2 Chronos to work with. And then when this fight happens, you see, after you end this Chrono, look at what happens to the backline. Just look at this. They're fucking ignoring you. Kind of. Just going on the backline. We don't have Chrono, so they feel super confident in what they're doing. Look at where Coddle is playing. They feel giga confident. If we had both Chronos here, we don't use them like this. This game is super, super, super over. Probably gonna die and you have to buy back. I mean, the game's still not over. But if this keeps happening, then we will lose. Okay. Yeah, this is good. But what do you think you made the mistake here? What is the mistake here? And what did you do correct? If you're in chat, I want you to tell me. What is good here and what is bad? You here? No? Mistake using BKB, good not Chrono. Exactly. It's kind of like he's like giga panicking. It's like you have an IO behind you and you have these fucking heroes that can do so much. Chrono saved, very nice. BKB usage, very bad. It's like if you have an item, maybe we use it. You see, this is what's gonna happen to the fucking bear. Without Chrono. Oh, we got Hex. We got like a billion stuns. This guy can't move. Okay. Okay. Okay, Coddle dead without buyback, guys. Chrono still saved. What's the play? Have to deal with the bear. Man, I feel like this bear should be dead every single time. I feel like your team's lineup is just like... It's an improvement, guys. He's not using Chrono. It's really nice. I see it. If you just did this like 20 minutes ago, the game would be over by now. For sure. We have a Daedalus. Holy shit. That fucking Savage Roar. Okay. Do you know why they're not coming high ground even though you're shaking everyone is dead? Is because you have Chrono. If you did not have Chrono, they would be on your ass right now. Also, I don't really understand how you're not like... It's like, yes, why are we not doing this? Like, we have Ags. Why are we not trying to get more info? It's like here, nighttime, right? You see Coddle here. You time walk here. Get some info. See what's going on. Because you can always come back in. You get Hex, you have IO to protect you. Press BKB. I think it's fine. In this particular situation, it is fine. Wait, he's not dead? Oh, he had Aegis? Did he have Aegis? Oh, he had Aegis. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Fuck. But then again, we decided that BKB is not required, but you get the idea. It's like, because we don't have another slot here. If you had a Scotty here, then it would be fine. Or had a Manta or Disperser, anything. Some form of defensive capability that doesn't have like a 50 billion second cooldown. Yeah. Now we're just getting like hard commit on the BKB. Oh, we have a blink. Hard commit on the BKB, hard commit on the Chrono. Again. Not good. Chronoing a guy who has fucking Aeon Disc. Chronoing a guy who really can't run away from you. Know why? Because you have Blink, you have Time Walk. No Refresher, no Skadi. Basically nothing. Now you're going to this fight. You're gonna die. Because no Chrono. Where is the bear? The bear's coming. He's coming for your ass. Boom. Boom. Game's over.